Hi guys, today thought it'd be cool to do something a little bit different to usual. As I was thinking about what sort of vlogs we could do, something that I remembered was something that I find really helpful in times when I'm stressed, when I'm worried, when I've got loads of things that are on my mind, as a way to focus back on God, because I find it really difficult in those times to give space for God without there being some sort of structure, because I've just got so many things and my mind wanders so easily. So what I'm going to do today, a bit different, but we're going to talk you through something called guided meditation. And basically it's a way of focusing and recentering on God, but also a way to give over those things that are on our mind, those things that are weighing us down, give them to Him. And know that He's got them, but also know that He's big enough to hold on to them and not drop them. So even in giving them to Him, we know that they're not forgotten, like He still has them. So I find it really helpful, and so I'm going to talk you through it, take some time over it. I'm also going to follow my notes so I don't mess up, and just give this 5-10 minutes of your time today as a way to refocus on God and give those things over to Him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give space for this. I'm going to talk you through the steps that I use, but I'll kind of go through it at a pace that might be quicker than you want to, so feel free to pause or to go and do it afterwards. It's a fairly simple thing, so you'll be able to pick it up. So the idea is that it's structured, as I've already said, but also it's not a listening exercise. It's okay if you come away not having heard from God. The idea is more that you're focusing your attention on Him, giving Him the spotlight rather than your worries and your stresses. So to start with, I would like you to find a comfy space. I'm outside because it's really nice, and also because that's the place I find easiest to do this. Being able to be in a quiet space, somewhere that you're not going to be interrupted, somewhere you feel safe, and I just find outside really helps me with that. So find a space, sit up rather than lying down so you don't fall asleep, and get comfy. And then once you've found that space, I want you to close your eyes and start by imagining somewhere that you want to hang out with Jesus. So for me, that is out in nature, by a river, under a tree, something like that. It might be that actually your place is in bed or in a place that you find really comfortable, but just imagine where you want to meet with Jesus and invite Him to be with you in that place. And so to start with, place your palms face down on your lap as a symbol saying that you're letting go of those things, that you're giving them over to God. And inwardly pray that you are releasing those things to Him. So it might be a case of, Lord, I hand over my anger towards my brother, or I give you my worry about the exam tomorrow. I release my fear of the future. I give you my frustration with my friend. Whatever's weighing on your mind, hand it over to God. And you can know that as you give those things over to God, He takes them away for the time that they need to be gone, but He still has them. And then after a few minutes of surrender, when you're ready, I want you to turn your palms face up. And this is a symbol to say you're ready to receive from God. So again, pray for what you want to receive from God in response to what you've given to Him. So maybe it might be that you pray for love for your brother. Pray for assurance in your exams, that God is with you. Confidence in His plan for your future, or patience with your friend. So again, spend some time asking God for those things that you want to receive from Him. And having centered on God in that time, spend the remainder of the time, however long you want, resting in His presence. Spend it in silence, not asking anything of him, letting God speak to you, simply reminding you of his love. So I'm going to leave you there to carry on, but I'll pray before I stop the video. So Father, I thank you that we can come to you in every season. We can come to you with our worries and our concerns and know that you are big enough to hold them and hold us, Lord. Thank you for your love, and may you continue to meet with us today. Amen.